Vamos al game. Prueba ese equipito de los Yankees ahí. A ver qué es lo que.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Yankees and the Nationals. Stepping in, Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And 1-0. 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Vamos,
Name
vamos,
of the
que la
game
zona.
out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike one.
Ampalla, ampalla.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Mickey.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0 is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting out as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. In now, Lou Gehrig, and it's grounded just foul down the line.
La leyenda Lou Gehrig
here with a runner at first now and one away. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. One out and a runner on second base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And here comes the base.
Here comes the base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side.
Vea, medio le dio.
Showing off his range. Throw in time and the side is retired.
Medio le dio.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior.
Rippy Junior.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the
Fea saga.
That was some smoke right there. High fire, right on by.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Anthony Santander. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Nope. Ball 1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this.
Looking at a fastball to end. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Things out here in a tie ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Lonzo Boo.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 balls and a strike now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound,
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. See you later.
Okay, estoy jodido. Me lo quitó el juego de muerte. Novato, diablo. Voy a poner mi equipito normal. No puede estar inventando. Vamos a entrenar a Crisal 99. No, está cansado, no con Clay. Ay, qué saga.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Turtles and the Yankees. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt.
Hablamos.
Throw down to first, one away. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now batting, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. Grounded down the third base.
Eres tú, Machado.
Taken in by Machado.
Yo, qué fácil lo hace.
For the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things.
Maquito empezó ligando.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Off here in the bottom half of the first.
Vamos a ver cómo le va esa saga.
Fly ball out to right field. Harper is there. One pitch, one out.
Cuidado,
So stepping in,
con
Bellinger. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
pues sí, de una vez huilado.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Walker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Larry Walker.
The left fielder, Larry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Tigre va a estar
0-2
rompiendo
count,
nada
you can do
más.
just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
¿Qué es lo que,
Throw
machín?
on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a
Dale
2-3
pa'l party.
putout for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Gavin Lux comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled
Batea, que
away.
eso fue un picheo quedado que tú lo
One
viste.
out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Vamos a hacer. No lo
Now
boca.
it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, Dios.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. On to first in time, 1 away. So striding in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off.
Ahí no cogerá la bola.
The runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Pues tú no quieres batear,
3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Hornsby has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Diablo, Juan Soto, ¿cómo tú pelaste a bola?
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pop high in the air. Ruth is there.
Tigre parece que batea.
Play, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Y le da todo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Pero
He's
batea.
in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Cuidémonos de
Strike. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he fouls this one off.
Ahí está loco por
Looking to punch him
encaramar.
out again, the pitch. Check swing, but he's held up in time. Ball
Mientras
1.
los pitchers estén cayendo
That
en
pitch
verde.
wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
And Junior lays
Hey.
off that one, and the count's
Dame a
back
ver si
even
le
at
sube
2-2.
a pitcher.
Now
Ajá.
driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Dale la
Long
boca.
throw to third, but he is in there with a triple.
Ah, pues para no batea.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Estás aquí a
Quickly
machine.
0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sharp ground ball to third.
Bueno.
And that's through into left, a base hit.
Está
Not one
prendido
in
el
the score
chamaco.
column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the hard.
Got him looking, and
Hay que hacer carrera.
bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Tigre tiene los juegos pesados, mi hermano.
Sliced hard on the
Ah,
ground.
pero que
Glove by
la mía no quieren
Cabrera.
correr.
A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher.
Ahora no se fue en page.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a little
Pasa por ahí.
Reined in.
¿Verdad que sí?
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ve como me saca los dados 3 y 2 para afuera.
Seager moving to his left,
Y está confiado,
and the inning is over.
Apuesten a mí que esa saga no me va a ganar.
Ready now, Rogers Hornsby. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
¿Qué no?
Good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
In there, a base hit.
Pues le da todo y mamá huevo este. Le batea. Pero a los rompientes que le da.
Now, Larry Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
A la recta ni swing le hace.
And this is foul tipped at the plate, right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside.
Oh,
I like that
pero está
purpose.
muy lado, sí.
Here now the 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, number 9.
And it's fouled away.
Y es con los bateadores suyos que me ha hecho daño.
Turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something
mete el brazo
that
de
may
él.
even have a chance to get him at first.
Bellinger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Changeup gets him out front for strike 2.
Diablo que le dio y que esa bola.
Alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm.
Mira, mira.
He stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Ah, pero que el tigre batea.
The 0-2 delivery.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there, really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Apuesten a mí.
Here comes again, 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Entrado, tú no estás más cerca, no me acuerdo.
But it's the center fielder who gets there. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Yo creo que está bueno.
Now here's the pitch.
Cody Bellinger.
Diablo, esto los batazos me salen de frente.
Cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
No, that's down.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Two and two.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he
Ah,
fouls
pues
this
tú no
one
quieres
off.
batear, medio medio.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Diablo. Está inventando,
Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. One out, nobody on.
Eso sí, cuando Maestrado dice a pelar más plátano con una gente.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home.
Diablo, pero así no, ¿y cómo se le gana a Cuba así?
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number
So
3.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
The catcher,
Into the
number
box
3.
now, Jimmy Fox, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Driven deep
Ya agarrando
at the
ahí.
wall. It is gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive.
Diablo, no se fue esa, bicho.
Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Travis Garneau. He popped out in his first trip.
The catcher.
Clayton, este es el último inning.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. One and one.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Travis Garneau is retired to kick off the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Rude has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Y ese uniforme, dígame. Es machín, es un machín.
Two away now.
The center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Griffey Jr. tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Late that time for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And that
Diablo, que no lo hizo swing.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
count even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off. That wasn't even close.
Liam Hendricks takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Popped him up. Lindor has a play. And that ends the
Diablo, me quedó medio, machín.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Driven deep.
Agarrando ahí.
Wall. It is gone. And in steps Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
No, pero Machado después que evolucionó no bate. Lo va a sacar. Antonito.
Mickey Mantle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mantle.
A little party there. No balls and a strike.
Pero
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
No, vaya, no.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Walker is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Down and away, 0-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Yeah,
high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. His 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Here it comes. Corey Seager stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got
Cuidémonos de este viejo, que este viejo priven de
known
asesinar.
for his contact hitting. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. on the strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Miller, pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Que no,
That's one of
ya
the
lo
keys.
está
I think if you were to
programado.
build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Ready for another chance? Larry Walker is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ground ball right side.
El Tigre batea bien para ese récord tan malo que tiene.
At the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Diablo, ¿cómo no la
And
hace
that's going to be
swing?
high, 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3
Diablo,
balls,
pues se la
2
no me
strikes,
cae a
2
mí
outs
ahí,
with
¿qué?
one first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they...
Hablamos.
Swing and a miss. That bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored, a base hit. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Fouled off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, Dios.
The first baseman, number 3. Root.
Julio Urias comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. George Springer will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Yeah.
Away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. From the stretch.
We got 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he
Bueno, ahora
feels
sí hay
most
un bobo
comfortable
ahora.
with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready
Ahora
once
sí hay un
again,
bobo.
Jimmy Fox. He's appearing here in the form of his Hardware Series card.
Este tiene los juegos
No
pesados.
balls and 1 strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to
Mamá
trade 2
huevo,
outs.
2 horas le ha hecho swing, mamá huevazo.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Pickoff throw to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
No, no, no.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2.
Diablo,
He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now that.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
The
A
count
ball and 2
1-2.
strikes now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Mira,
Bounce
mira,
to the
mira.
left side.
Me la
Fields
sé,
cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes it away.
tocando el mamagüey.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Garneau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Darno.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Devin Williams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air to right field. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
En la marra loca le llaman a ese pitch.
Todd Helton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming in the pitch hit. Todd.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch looks like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his
En la marra loca le
the
llaman.
zone has been.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're 2 down. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
No le haga swing a este, no.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Diablo.
Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Vamos a poner la gente a calentar ahora, la gente dura, lo malocorita.
Diego Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here now is Juan Soto.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Belted high and deep into right
Ay, no,
center.
viejo.
Looking up is the right fielder. See you later.
Le quedó el picheo, Pagó por él. A correr los Lakers. A correr los Lakers. Jimmy Ford, ¿tú no te piensas evolucionar? Vamos a evolucionar, te digo, que tú eres de los buenos. Ricky Mantle, tú no te piensas evolucionar, hijo de puta, Jesús. ¿Y quién Griffith? ¿Pero quién Griffith tiene que te evolucionar? Me falta todavía con Griffith. Vamos para la candela, para la candela, para la candela. Machín, me trae padre, machín.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Nationals and the Yankees. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Not surprisingly here, this is on the